Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I am finally doing the new mum video. I done a video back, well, 5 months ago on my pregnancy, and then 4 months ago I done a video on my labour. I was going to do a new mum video, but just things got in the way and I never done it. And I'm doing it now, and I'm doing it in true mum style. I've had the worst day, no word of a lie. Lily's teething at the moment, so she has been grizzly. She has been dribbling all day long. She's leaving a little trail wherever she goes. She's not really sleeping very well, and it's been a bit of a tricky day, and she gets everywhere, so I'm really tired. It's the end of the day. I've got my pajamas on, I'm in bed, and I need to do this video. I apologise about my face. I haven't got any makeup on. I thought I can't be bothered. I've had a rough day. I don't want to put makeup on just to take it off half an hour later. So yes, so bear with my face. It looks pretty rough. Let's go. Personally for me, at the beginning, it's definitely go with the flow. I used to just feed her when she wanted feeding and let her sleep when she was tired, and that was pretty much it. When she was about 5 months, I wanted to start introducing a nighttime routine. So basically, so she knows that it's bedtime. So start by taking all the toys away, watching a certain TV program, and then having a bath, getting her dressed, reading a book, and then putting her down to sleep. I did do that for about a week or two, but the problem with me is that when it didn't go to plan, I'd stress myself out. And in all honesty, I don't need any more stress in my life. So I kind of knocked that on the head. But luckily, Lily kind of got herself into a routine. She goes to bed pretty much the same time every night, between 6 and 7, and she'll sleep all the way through now till about anywhere between 5:30 and 7 o'clock. So I'm pretty lucky in regards to sleeping. She's kind of got herself into a routine. Just everything from cuddles to the smiles that they give you. It's just, to me, it's just amazing having this little person that's a mixture of you and the person that you love wrapped up in this little bundle. Is just, oh, I can't actually describe the feeling. I'm forever questioning myself and thinking, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? And once you kind of have this hurdle, and once you've overcome that and you've done with that and that's sorted, you then have another one and then another one. I think that for me is the worst thing about being a mum, is just questioning yourself and always having something that you have to overcome and something that you have to like deal with. But then that's part of it, isn't it? The most exciting milestone for me would have to be when she rolled over, because it felt like it was taken forever. It really did feel like it was taken forever. I remember probably a month before she actually rolled over, I was like, she's gonna roll over any day now. She's gonna roll over soon. She's gonna roll over, because it was like so close. She was like, she'd roll over one like halfway, and then you'll think, oh my god, you can do it, and you'd be getting toys to try and get them to roll over, and then she'd just roll back. She'd have a roll back. So but once she'd done it, it was kind of like, oh my god, this is it, I have a toddler. She's gonna be everywhere, and literally she was. This part of my day is definitely the mornings. Lily is really good at waking up. Most of the time, unless she is woken up, she wakes up in a good mood. So I could probably leave her for 5 to 10 minutes just happily, after she's woken up, happily just playing in her cot, playing with her teddy bear. She just loves it. I'll get up, go through to her, put on the light, and you just see this beaming face looking up at you. Cutest tired face where her eyes are puffy, and I love her face in the morning. Going in and looking at her face in the morning is beautiful. Bedtime. And not for the reason that you probably think. It's not because she's difficult to get to bed. It's just that once she's in bed, I kind of feel a little bit lost, because I spend all my day with Lily and I absolutely love it. I mean, sometimes it is hard, but at the end of the day, I love spending time with her, and well, I love her. Do you know what I mean? And I love being with her. But when she goes to bed, I kind of feel like, what do I do now? I kind of feel like, what's the word? I just feel like well, not useful, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what word I'm trying to look for. I think it's worse because Richard's not here. If Richard was here and didn't work away, I think my night times wouldn't be so bad, because once Lily's in bed, I can spend some time with him. I have stuff I could do, like I put her to bed tonight and I've just come to do this video, so I have stuff to do some nights, but most nights I just like, once she's gone to bed, I just feel like, oh, I might as well go to bed now too. I never thought about the mum I'd be, because I never thought I'd be a mum. Never really wanted children, and yeah, so I never really thought about the mum I'd be. In all honesty, I didn't even want children up until 4 months before I fell pregnant. Kids was never a thought in my mind. Growing up, I always was kind of like, oh, I'm never getting married, I'm not having children. And even when I was with Richard to begin with, it was never like something that we discussed. I fell ill when I was 21, and I was ill for a good 5 or 6 years. And at that point, in all honesty, I kind of writ off kids. I just kind of thought, nah, children, I don't think that's for me, and I don't think it'll be, you know, because I was so ill, having children was like, oh my God, I won't be able to manage a child. And also at that time, I didn't see an end to the illness. I didn't feel like I was going to be getting better. So yeah, I never really thought, I thought, no, kids weren't for me. And don't get me wrong, I love children. I've always loved children. But when I was handed a baby, if I ever held a baby, that thought used to scare the life out of me. I never was that person that got brooding. It's like, oh my God, I can't wait to have children. I was never like that. And even after I started to get better, it was never a thought really. And it wasn't until Richard one day just said, when do you think we'll have children? And up until that moment, me and Richard had never really discussed children. It had never really been brought up, oh, we want this, we want that. We'd never discussed it up until that time. And then I kind of had a thought, like, I was just like, do I want children? If I get to like 40, 45 and then regret not having them? As soon as I fell pregnant, I was happy. You know, I was really, until I got ill, but I was really happy. And when I had her, it was kind of like, I can't believe I didn't ever want this, because it is the best feeling. That one went off-piste. I just knew that I wanted to make her laugh. I wanted her to be a happy baby. Fun mum, but a mum that is good for her. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to teach her right and wrong, and I want her to be brought up with like polite and caring. So just teaching her to be just like me, basically. You used to look at stuff, you didn't used to think much about it, but now when I look at stuff, I just look at it as like, how is that going to affect Lily? And it's quite, I think you just see everything differently. Like, you think more about things and you have more common sense when it comes to different things. Kind of like you have like this sixth sense, like you instantly know what you need to do to make your child happy and healthy and out of danger. It's just like, I just see things differently. That's what I don't really know how to explain it. I've just discovered that you just gain like a sixth sense. It's like you're Wonder Woman on a daily basis, basically. I don't know how to explain it, but you just are more sensible. I think as soon as you become a mum, it just kind of like matures you, and you automatically just become mature. I'd like it to go just a little bit slower. I literally can't believe that in, well, we're in September, October, November. In 4 months, she's going to be a year old. That is just mind-blowing to me. Time is time, do you know what I mean? Like, the same amount of time in the day. A minute is a minute long all the time. Every minute is a minute. Is 60 seconds, but time just goes so quickly. And yeah, I just wish it would just go a little bit slower. That is the only thing I would want to change, is just that it goes just a little bit slower. No, unfortunately. I didn't have a great body to begin with, but weight wise, yes, I am back to what I was when I was fell pregnant, but my body looks way different. Way different. I had Lily. I didn't really stress too much. I don't think you should really worry too much. But the thing is that I ate more, like so much more. Richard once said to me, he said, you eat so much now. He weren't saying I was fat. Well, he kind of was. But he was just basically saying that I ate so much more. And when I really thought about it, I ate like loads. I was just like, because I was breastfeeding, that really, you're supposed to burn 500 calories a day by breastfeeding. Well, I was eating about 3,000. Bloody hell, I swear I was. And I was so tired. I was just eating for energy. And I was eating whatever I bloody well wanted. It wasn't until she was about 6 months old that I actually really started to think about getting back into shape. And I've slowly, to be honest with you, I've had the most progress in the last month. Because I've really just tried a lot harder, but I haven't got it back yet. I do feel like I'm gonna get my pre-pregnancy body back, and a better one. Okay, so this is a bit of a tricky one for me, because obviously, like I said before, I never really thought I would have children, but I've got one now and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love being a mum. It is the best feeling in the world. She is, oh, scrumptious. I had a really bad pregnancy. I had hyperemesis and it was just horrible. And throughout my whole pregnancy it was like, I'm only doing this once, I'm only doing this once. But then the labour comes. Not too bad, to be honest. I could go through a labour again. That did not bother me one little bit. And then you have her and oh, she's beautiful. Oh dear, her little face. I'm not telling you that I'm gonna have more children, because at this present moment in time it's a no. But never say never. Just say, for example, I say, yes, I want another child. I would only have one more. For example, no, I'm happy with one. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't really bother me. I feel like if later on in the life, I do want to have another baby, I probably wouldn't put a lot of pressure on it. Let's just say that. Never say never. If it happens, it happens. I'm not planning on it. But if I was, I would only have one more. I feel like that has pretty much summed that question up. I have one regret, and I feel like people might hate me for saying this. My biggest regret is giving Lily a dummy. I'm happy because it helps her. It does help her a lot. A dummy has kind of like rescued my sleep. Like if I hadn't given her a dummy, I think I would have had a lot more restless nights and she wouldn't have slept through as long as she does. The only reason that I say I regret it is because I dread taking it away. So yeah, that is the only reason that I regret that, because I don't regret the fact that it's helped out, it's helped her, it's helped me, but I do regret it because I dread taking it away. I've finally done it. I'm so happy I finally recorded this video. This can now be ripped out of the book because I've done it. I've answered these questions. Thank you ever so much for watching my video. If you don't, please subscribe. Literally, oh, it would make my day. Then I might have more subscribers. Can I get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year? No, I don't think so. One day I might get to 100, then I might get to 1,000. Doubtful. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Do you know what? I've done that whole video. Did you hear that? Bless her heart. I love her so much. Oh, she's up. I'm looking over there and I've got a light in my eye. I better go check on her.